Hello everybody, beautiful glorious spring day. We're down on the banks of the River Severn and Pete and I are just down here. We're going to do a little bit of mudlarking. I know Let's Go with the Johnsons have been down here and done a bit, so we just thought we'd do a little recce ourselves. So let's go and see what we can find. So I'm assuming you want to see what's over here then, Pete. Let's have a shadow wave. Let's see what this is over here. I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest. Anything that's man-made is worth having a little look at. Ah, okay, so I've seen constructions like this before where I used to live, which is just a bit further on down the river, and these were lime kilns. So I'm just going to assume that that's what these are, where they used to make lime or quicklime. So yeah, these are part of the lime kilns. As you go up, there should be like a chimney stack bit at the back, but obviously it's all fallen down over the years and it's subsiding quite badly, or not subsiding, but in very bad disrepair. But yeah, so this is an old lime kiln from back in the day. The reason I know this, as I said, is because I used to live down by the river further down, and I had two on my property. So yeah, interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Right, let's see if we can find some treasure. Lots and lots of debris on the floor, lots of wood, dead branches, etc. So yes, as Pete said, plenty of firewood for everybody. They come down and clear this away. So we're going to walk on the path part and have a look, see what we can find, and we'll be back in a mo when we find our first treasure. Okay, so I'm looking at this like pebbly area. Just come across some metal, not quite sure what it is. As I know, Caroline from Let's Go with the Johnsons likes this type of thing. Nice piece of rusted metal. I have absolutely no clue what it is. Have you got any ideas what that might be? Bit of a weird piece of metal, isn't it? So there you go. Well, we'll leave that for the next mudlarkers to find. Let's see what else is down here. See if you can see anything as well. No, just looks like a load of big pebbles. Alrighty, so we'll be back when we find another find. Alrighty, so I just found this object, and basically it's slag from iron workings, and this is what they chuck out. So a lot of it, because the area around here was quite industrial. Yeah, so that's iron slag. So there we go. We'll see what else we can find. Have you found any treasures yet, Pete?
Some sauce bottles, sauce packets.
Sauce packets? Ooh, that's rubbish. I have to pick that up and pop it in your pocket and take it home, pop it in the rubbish. Alrighty, we'll be back when we find our next find. Hello, we're back again. Alrighty, so Pete's just found himself a nice piece of treasure whilst looking in these pebbles. What have you got there, Pete? Can you just show the camera?
Well, according to my expert partner here, it's part of an old bottle from pirate days.
I think some people call it pirate glass. I mean, it's very thick, very dark. and when you catch it in the sun, it's quite iridescent. So a very pretty piece of treasure. So that's one for the pocket, I think. Alrighty, let's see what we can find. Hi, I thought I'd give you a sneaky reveal of one of the items that I found, because Pete and I are split up and we're going to do a little reveal at the end of our little search to show what we found each. So I just found this this fossil, and what I'll do is I'll pop a picture next to it of how it should look, because I've actually prepped these on other videos. So this is what we call devil's toenail. So yeah, I'm quite excited to actually find one on the riverside. So it's very worn, very river worn, because he was found amongst the pebbles. But yeah, how amazing is that? I'm going to see what else I can find in this batch of outcrop of stones. I'll be back soon. Okay, so we've come to the end really of our mudlarking, so we're just going to do a roundup of the finds that we come across, like just walking on the gravels and the rocky outcrops here. So Pete, well, let's have a run through, see what you found. So what have we got on your first list? Can you point to what we're going to start with?
Looks like we've got an old marine rivet, water pipe connector.
Okay, and what's this next one?
Devil's toenail, wishing stone.
What is a devil's toenail?
A fossilised type of oyster.
Okay, and why is that a wishing stone? Shall I tell them? Basically, a wishing stone is when you have a stone that's got a white band all the way around. That's called a wishing stone. What else have you found, Pete? Would you like to point out as we move across? So what have we got next?
Some various bits of pottery. Old cup handles, some ridged pottery, bit of green glass.
Okay, this one, we've got some coloured glass.
Yeah.
Painted pottery.
Yeah.
There's one there with Pete's birth sign on, which is Leo. Red glass, I see you found.
Yeah.
Piece of blue. And would you like to carry on pointing out what you got?
This just looks like a little bit of earthenware pot from somewhere.
Okay, and what's this next bit here?
A little bit of a oyster type shell. Just plain white pottery.
Okay, and next?
And a bit of aqua glass, just all the glass that's weathered away on the rocks.
So that's a nice bit of river glass. Alrighty, so we're going to move over to what I found. So I found devil's toenail as well, and some devil's toenail which is in situ in sedimentary rock here, and with some other fossils, not quite sure what they are. I will try and find out. I have, I'm going to save a couple of bits till last. I have some decorated pottery, so we've got some blue and white. What here is from the local barracks, which is up the road, which is from Beachley Barracks. Some of the messware, I should imagine. Some nice decorated pots there. Another piece of real chunky pot, not quite sure what that would be. Some plain pottery. A little bit of teacup handle. And then I've got my aqua glass of varying thicknesses and shapes. Nice bit of, you can't really tell, but it is a nice, there's no sun, a nice bit of amber pot glass. Some nice pieces of blue glass. It's quite smooth, so I should imagine it's probably an old milk and magnesia bottle. Got some really nice green glass. This bottle actually has some writing on it, RE, and then there's a number, so unless that's the registration number, so that might be a modern piece of glass, but that's nice green in colour. Can't really see because I haven't got a sun. There we go, you might just see it there. And then I've got a really nice pretty blue piece of glass. But my best finds of the day, I think, are going to be my piece of ridged pottery. So we got some ridges on the pottery there. And the pipe stem. Just a little piece, but it is a piece of pipe stem. So that concludes our treasure hunt from today. So hopefully we can do this again another time. Thank you for following us today. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment.